Good morning, good afternoon, good night. It depends on where you are. How are you doing? I trust that you are healthy, safe, and you are well. My name is Sophia Elizabeth Lambert. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me. I am a published author of 3 books titled Hope Deferred, Rise Up, Mentoring Boys to Become Men of Integrity, and a guide to mentoring boys to become men of integrity. Today in our series, I am reading a short excerpt from my book titled Rise Up, Mentoring Boys to Become Men of Integrity. The chapter that I'll be reading is Fail Forward so that you can break free. Interestingly, a few years ago as I pondered writing this chapter, one of the things that I was mindful of is the concept that men are, in my nation, I can't speak for globally, but within my nation, Jamaica, men are considered to be marginalized. I thought about it and I also listened to others, the opinion of others, and the conclusion myself as well as others came to is that um, men are not marginalized. That's our conclusion. Men are not marginalized. I believe though that there are some boys and men who give up too quickly. After trying a number of times to achieve their goals, they encountered disappointments and setbacks. And because of that, they just gave up instead of employing their masculine power, the testosterone, that and just push through with the intention that they would downright refuse to give up regardless of the number of years it would take for them to realize their goals. It is with that in mind that I wrote this chapter. So here's what the excerpt I have for you today. It reads, one of the things that can imprison a young man is the young man himself. No physical bars are needed because his imprisonment is not physical but mental. That is worse because there is no release date for his imprisonment. He can be in that state for years. The effect of such sentencing is that he will not be able to see himself beyond what his mind can conceive. And that may be a limited version of his fullest potentials, stunting his growth, making it a challenge for him to become his best self. Limiting one's self is the worst injustice a young man can inflict on himself. It causes self-doubt, which tightens the shackles. His vision can be so limited that when others see a king, he sees his inadequacies, which makes him immovable. The steps needed to take that will lead him to purpose only leads him around the mental stronghold for the umpteenth time. Whether it is out of fear or embarrassment, he makes excuses as to why he cannot accomplish anything. Those shackles of inadequacies, fear, doubt, finances, and so on must be broken in the mind. Yes, there are struggles in life, but they can be overcome. They can be overcome. The famous reggae artist Bob Marley said, emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our mind. That statement is still true because quite often the things that enslaves are made of or made us are mental strongholds. Those are the things that enslave us or mental strongholds. We are typically creatures of habit, and as a result, there may be fear of the unknown or a preference for what is familiar, therefore making it easier to stay within the confinements of the comfort zone. Going around the mental stronghold is easy because no energy is needed. The terrain is familiar. There are no disappointments to experience. And life is cool and easy in the station called stuck. If you want to go far, you have to face the fear raging and telling you that it is too dangerous out there and that it is safer as you are and where you are. But what if you choose to face the fears and challenge yourself to go after that dream, even if you may fail? There is a thing that I have been telling myself repeatedly for years, that it is okay to fail forward. I encourage myself to face my fears because it is okay to fail. I have learned more from my failings than from my sweet successes. I remember telling one of my nephews that he and his teammates can learn their best lessons from the disappointments of losing their football matches. Apparently, he took my advice because their losing streak broke. Failing forward is necessary for personal growth. It is, I believe, it is a gift, really. Sometimes when we fail, it can be a blessing. Well, it usually is a blessing in disguise. In Jamaica, we grew up hearing, if at first you don't succeed, try, and try again. I know that it is not easy to get up and push through after being disappointed. Quite frankly, it is downright hard. But what are you planning on doing? Stay there, wallow in self-pity? Absolutely not. Get up, start again, plan again, and try for the 15th time. Even with the tears in your eyes and disappointment tugging at your heart, push through. You are stronger now than when you had first started on your journey. It means that you now know that disappointments are inevitable. Acknowledge them, but you have to keep on moving. It just means that you are failing forward. Is failing forward still not making sense to you? This is when an individual is willing to get up, to make a concerted effort to go forward in spite of failings. For example, you had failed the exam or you didn't get accepted into a particular program. No, that is not where it ends for you. The failure and disappointment occurred, but you are moving forward. Did you notice that I said it occurred? It is something that happened. Separate yourself from it. It is something that you had done, but the result is not as you had anticipated. It does not define you. This ends the portion of excerpt of this particular chapter. If you want to read the rest of the chapter, then please purchase the book. The title is Rise Up, Mentoring Boys to Become Men of Integrity. So get the book. Get the book. Remember, encouragement sweetens labor. So I'm asking you to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Yes, please do like, share, and subscribe. And my encouragement to you, let us change future history today. Mentor some boys. And a good place to begin is at home. Thank you for watching. Many blessings. Have a great, great, great weekend. Bye.